Welcome to Vaughn Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on! He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Steps away to find some room. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
You have some success with the bootleg, and now you got the defense on their heels a little bit in this run game because they're not sure who's got the ball. Is it going to be the running back? Is the quarterback booting and keeping it himself? Could you play action and maybe throw it? Nice job mixing and matching.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Right, how about the philosophy of this team? Aggressive, aggressive, and more aggressive. You got the lead, you're winning, right? And you don't have to kick an onside, but I'm kicking an onside. And they get it. Nice aggressive mindset, and it's rewarding.
To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that getting after him.
Here's the handoff. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He ought to be able to forget the punt. He's going to throw it. And he's got it. Got to get to the sticks. And he can't get there. Tackled short. Throw, catch, but not the first down. Give to the back. Got the first down and more. And now move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to... Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Man, I'll tell you, this quarterback has got things you simply cannot coach. How about that situation? 3rd, it's a passing situation. The defense knows it. They do a great job in coverage, but this guy just has tools. He's got physical attributes and speed and elusiveness, things you can't coach, that allows him to go pick up the 1st down and keep the offense on.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. The snap sets up to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First on order, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's at the 40.
You know, the best free safeties I ever played against were the ones that just had a 6th sense. It's like they know where the ball is going, and they can just bait the quarterback into trying to make throws that they never have a chance of making. That's what that guy did right there. He baited the QB into a bad decision and made him pay.
He'll pull it down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! They'll line up to go for 2. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and they now lead by a touchdown, a 6-point edge. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Running back searching for a hole. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. That's caught. It's locked. Oh, what a caught! He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The option look. The pitch. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Shotgun snap on third down. Got it behind the line. It's locked. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest.
The fake, and he wants to throw. He's got it for the 2. Found his man on the fake, and they take the lead. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. First and 10 for the offense. Back to throw, it's Carr. Makes the catch, it's locked. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletion.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And how about that? Second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
He's in the end zone for the 2 as the lead now stands at 6. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Setting up the screen. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
A shot toward the end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
The play action fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Third and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big third down stop.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker is right. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Gives it on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lee. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Rebels! They went for the big play and
fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game.
And that one is picked up in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
They'll snag it just inside the 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give from the gun. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
They had a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Not much drives or anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To throw, it's Carr. He's got him in the flat. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense picks it up.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it, practice closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, things have mostly been going right for this offense in this game so far. That's why they have the lead they have. But that time, a little bit of a mental error. That should have been intercepted. Don't love the decision by the quarterback.
Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. The offense changing the play. Trying play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Rebels! And the pummeling has started.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Here come the Irish back on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David. Unloads it downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. I mean, you coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense is.
And he puts it on the deck again. Defense got it. They're on the run.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier. And boy, they did it right there.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. Sails one into the middle. Finds a man by himself. Lots of running room at the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Touchdown! Oh, man. The heat of the desert is where the Sun Devils thrive. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy formed by the likes of Frank Bush, Jake the Snake, and Pat Tillman. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Colorado Buffaloes taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Starts to scramble to the left. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Wasting no time taking a shot. He's got it for a big play. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch on the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Dropping back, it's Salter. He'll take another shot here. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And an awesome job there by the offense picking up the blitz and giving their quarterback a clean pocket to throw from. Doesn't get better than that.
Extending the play. Trying to find his man in the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. Smashes through the tackle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. The running back has it. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Quickly complete. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They finally make the stop and not the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. You've heard of scoop and score. He wasn't able to do that, but he did scoop and flip the field with that big return.
There are two types of fumbles in the world, Reese. There are city fumbles and country fumbles. City fumbles have a lot of bodies around them, so you just want to dive on that fumble. Country fumbles, there's a lot of open grass. That defender saw the green, he picked up the ball, had the convoy, and off he went.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Always a positive to put up early point. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field.
What an abject disaster by this guy, running around, never threw it away, and finally forced out of bounds. Big loss forced by the D. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try the run. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
I love the start for this quarterback on third down. Third down, obviously money down, got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
Dropping back, it's Salter. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Gets away from one. He'll pull it down and run. Pulled down for the tackle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving. Make sure you got that thing locked.
He lets it fly. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Time to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Offense in a split backfield. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. Fourth and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense will back up and make things a little easier here on third and 4. To the air, it's Salter. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. They'll operate out of split backs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion there on third down, now setting up fourth.
Complete out of the backfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take.
Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade in the end zone, and the PI will move it closer. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got him up for the first down. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State!
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They want to throw it. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's caught. It's Welch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's brought down. A short return, and the defense comes out on top with the pick. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down. Complete downfield. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. Great spot to attack there. Right off the turnover, try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Dropping back, it's Levin. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
You know, as an offense, when you're trying to complete these tunnel screens, you're going to have to be able to negotiate some of these defenders near the line of scrimmage. They're all looking to swat it away. Good job by the defense there.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab deep. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Tyson. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add Once more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting aggressive here and going for two.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw it, Salter. Buying some time. Looking down the middle. Complete to the right. At the 35, he's got room. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Buffaloes! A great catch and run for 6.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when he was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. He turns that loose down the right side. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Still on his feet. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Levin. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his leg.
They make the stop, but not before the change move and the Wildcat formation pays off. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Back has it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Caught behind the line. It's Levin. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Trying to power it in. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass, and going for the big play. Wraps it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Snap to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the stomping has commenced. Here comes the 2-point try. On the option. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it.
And that's unfortunate for the offense. A golden opportunity to walk away with 2 extra points, but you fumble it at a critical juncture in the game. How's this one going to impact this game?
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. With the catch, it's Welch. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to...
Turning it on! And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Atkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Got it in the middle. It's Welsh. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Off play action on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Colorado! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Can't get him to the ground. Just dismissing tackles. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Unloads it left. It's caught. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy...
Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Lewis to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some...
He wants to take the top off. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
Going right to work up top. The short hands, it's Miller. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Runs through a tackle. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run. It's a fumble on the play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Lewis wants to pass. And his throw is incomplete.
Man, I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Wants to throw on third down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. The give to the back. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 50. The 30. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in.